Like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your bell post notifications so that you'll be notified every time I drop a video. But anyways, it was either on July 14th or the 15th, which was yesterday. And I was scrolling Instagram and I seen some shocking news about Aliyah. Now, I shouldn't have been as shocked as I was because I know she was human and she did human things, which I always say, but it still shocked me. And so this was posted on Instagram and it just says throwback of Jim Jones recalling a time smoking with Aliyah while watching the first edits of Paid in Full. Now, you know me, I love some tea on Aliyah because she was so private. And although I'm pretty sure they mean no disrespect, many have been letting out their stories with Aliyah, and some of them are pretty mind-blowing, and I'm not even mad about it because, like I said, she was private, and I would love to know more things about her. And it's not a disrespectful thing, it's not a nosy thing, it's just an interested thing. But anyways, let's get into the bit of information that was shared. It just reads, Aliyah was a lady, but knew how to hang with the fellas. We were in Dame's house one day when he had the big mansion, I believe in Alpine, New Jersey, and it had the movie theater at the bottom. Rapper Jim Jones remembers. Dame had one of those first edits of the Paid in Full movie, and me and Cameron went over there to watch it. Him and Aliyah were there. I had maybe a half an ounce of weed, and Aliyah kept telling me, roll up, you smoking that or what? Jones was shocked. He ended up smoking nearly the entire half of an ounce of weed with Aliyah while she watched Paid in Full with the guys. It blew my mind, he continues, unaware that the princess of R&B was not only a weed smoker, but a champion one at that. She damn sure was. She smoked with the best of them, Jones punctuates with a laugh. Aliyah fit right into Dash's life, and he fit into hers. They had plans to get married. Now, as you just heard from me reading this little bit of this book, Aliyah was not only a weed smoker, but a champion one at that, which means that she was really good at smoking. Some people can't do it, like me. It's not my forte, but, you know, some people choke when they try it. I mean, even the best of the best choke too, but I'm guessing that she was a champ at smoking weed. Now, you may be asking yourselves, why does it matter? It still doesn't make her a bad person, and smoking weed is healthy for you, so they say. But there was just this picture painted by others and Aliyah herself that she was a good girl. So I took that and ran with it. There was just always a good girl persona image spread about Aliyah, and so I had it in my mind that she did not do anything. Like, she was just this perfect girl who worked and went home. Literally in every interview of Aliyah, she would say that she was a homebody. She liked to be in the house with family or do chill things. I mean, she made it as if she was not a party animal, which she was completely the opposite of what she was feeding to the cameras. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. She wanted to maintain her good girl image and have respect and not have people look at her as just a party animal and someone who is loose and out of control because she's young. I get that. But then you have these stories coming out and it's just very confusing at the end of the day because you have this whole picture that she just was always in the house, respectful, quiet, reserved, which she was. But then when you really dig into it and these stories that these people who knew her come out with, you realize that she was a party animal. She loved hanging around men, it seemed. And now, as we know, our beautiful angel face was a marijuana smoker. It's just really crazy to me. I can't fathom her smoking at all. But I guess I do have to understand that it's not wrong for her wanting to keep a good image and not showing who she really was, because I mean, just look at what happened with her and R. Kelly. Everybody blamed her. She took the blame for everything when she was only 15, 14, and it was just sad. So it's understandable why she probably didn't want to come out as a marijuana smoker, because they would have judged her even more, and they would have just painted a bad picture of her, started saying she was a bad girl and how she's a bad influence to her fans. And I understand, but it's really misleading because she did live life outside of the cameras, which we didn't get to see that very often. And by we, I mean the people who were actually alive to know who she was and understand it all. But like I said, it's just very shocking because she was playing innocent to everything. I mean, she acted like she didn't know she was in multiple relationships. If not relationships, she was dealing with people. It was always a denial about it all, everything. But like I said, it's not a shock because Aliyah was human. I used to say this all the way when I first created my first Instagram for Aliyah. It was called The Capricorn Queen, I believe. And I used to always say that Aliyah was human. She did human things. She dated. She went out clubbing. She drank wine, this and that. She was a normal girl like anyone else. And that's why a lot of people are confused, because she gave off this image that she did not do not a single thing wrong. She didn't sin. And that's just what people are used to. They took everything that they heard about her that was innocent and ran with it. Also, it shouldn't have been a shock to me because she was hanging around a lot of dudes, and a lot of tough dudes to be exact. And I don't know if you guys know the guy from State Property, the main guy. He played Beans. She hung around him. She hung around Biggie, P. Diddy, Damon Dash, and we all know Damon is famous for popping champagne bottles in music videos. So, but all of these people that she was seeming to hang around with were just like that. So it shouldn't have been a shock that she was out experimenting. I think another reason why it shocked me so much is because Diane just made it seem like her daughter was on another level and that she did not breathe the same air as other people, as Diane put it. I thought that she was raised, in a churchy like household, especially with her grandma. They did traditions and stuff like that, and she would just come up as a well-raised kid. Now, she also said that her mom would keep her real, and that's when she came home. And so I'm just like, maybe she was raised correctly. Now, I definitely want to get into this picture that I've been trying to find for 2 days straight, and I finally found it on one of my old Facebook pages, and it's a page I actually made for Aliyah. It was probably the first ever page I ever made on her in general. I know I keep saying that my Instagram page was the first one, but that is totally a lie because my Facebook page is the first one. But anyways, I finally found this picture, and as you can see, she was at Damon Dash's 31st birthday party, I believe, and it said that she was a host or the host, and I'm not sure how true that is, but that's just what Google said. And she attended his birthday with him. It was also said that they were very close this day and they were inseparable. And there's so many pictures. I'll include them here just so you guys can see. I'm pretty sure we all seen these pictures before because we are highly obsessed with Aliyah because she was just beautiful and down to earth. But this was on his birthday of them. But anyways, I'm bringing it up because as you can see by this picture, she is clearly indicating that she does not smoke. And when I first saw this picture, I was like, why is he trying to give Aliyah some weed? She does not smoke. And it literally had me fooled because she was clearly rejecting it. Note to self, do not assume with just any picture because don't. Now let's get into this picture. Aliyah is pictured here with Hype Williams, Natine, some girl, and Kidada. And Kidada is the one who is smoking in this picture. And as you can see by the table too, it looks like a bunch of junk, liquor and whatnot. Of course, Aliyah has the cool face on. as if she does not want to be there. But I'm pretty sure behind this photo, she was smoking, drinking, and partying like a party animal. And like I said, it's very misleading because, I mean, you can't go based off of pictures anyways, but just what she gave on interviews and etc., it was always the opposite of who I think she really was. And just seeing the type of group she was hanging around definitely backs up the book. Because if she was not that type of person, I don't think she would infatuate herself with smokers and people who drink and party. So it definitely would be a reflection of her as well, since she's hanging around those people. I never thought to put two and two together. Now, here is some more proof to back up the book. This is Aaliyah at the Icebox, and I believe it's in 2000, and Aaliyah literally wears a shirt with the marijuana logo on it. Now, I was always wondering why she wore this shirt. It didn't seem like it fit her personality because of, like I said, the way she was coming off, and I'm just like, well, why is she really wearing this shirt? But I didn't really think nothing of it. I just assumed that maybe she thought it was cool and that's why she was pictured sporting it, but no, clearly she was already hip to this. And like I said, it mentioned in the book that she was a champion one too. So clearly she's been smoking way before that if she already knew how to do so, and she was quote unquote a champion at it. So it's just a lot of things you don't know about Aaliyah. It's really crazy. Now, I also want to bring up the interview that she did with Lil' Kim, Da Brat, and Missy Elliott, and they were all talking about men and women, and this is what Aaliyah had to say.
People look at a woman if she's an aggressive woman who's out to get what she wants to get, you know what I'm saying, ambitious, and they want to say, you know, when a male is assertive, this what he wants, he's looked at as a strong male, but yet when I get it, you know, I'm a bitch. Exactly. And if that's what I gotta be, to get what I want and to make it somewhere, then I'll just be there.
Now, I don't remember when this was released, but when I first saw it and I seen that she said the B word, I was like, oh yeah, this girl is definitely like us all, especially around her friends. I mean, her voice is totally different in this interview. And then in other interviews, her voice is literally as high as Minnie Mouse's. And her demeanor is totally different too. She's more confident around her friends, and I'm just like, yeah, I definitely think that maybe off camera she was a turn up type of girl. She speaks her mind, she cusses, she drinks, she has boyfriends. She was just human. This interview is what definitely got me thinking that she definitely did normal things, and I wasn't mad about it. I was just like, wow, she was human, you know, she was unperfect, and that's okay. But I wish she would have shown more of who she was instead of showing us someone totally different from who she really was, because a lot of people think that she's something that she really wasn't. I mean, she was, but she had more to her, is what I am trying to say. I also was shocked when I found out she went clubbing, she had sleepovers, she would hang out with friends, she loved shopping, clearly she loved men, she loved going to events, she drank wine, and now we're hearing that she was a smoker. So it's just really insane that she was doing all these things, but we don't know anything, you know. We just think that she was perfect and she went straight home after all she did, but that is not the case. I also should have caught on too that she was normal when she was singing all these sexual songs, especially at a young age. Things were just not adding up to what I had in mind, but now I know that she was normal. I'm trying to get others to believe this and to know, so that they'll stop believing in false impressions, and especially for the people who like to impersonate her. She did live life, so do not waste your time being an innocent person trying to copy off Aaliyah, because she totally did what she wanted to do. So you can too. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know what you think about all of this, and if you believe that she was really smoking marijuana with Jim Jones, definitely let me know. I definitely believe it. I don't think she was innocent, but that's just me personally. You can think whatever you want to think. Everyone's opinions and thoughts and assumptions are welcome. But anyways, that'll be it for today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Stay crazy.